Hi, I'm John Marzullo. I'm 67 years old, or I should say 67 years young. I've been a Buddhist for 47 years, which has had a lot to do with my thinking process in my adult life. And one of the things that I found so fascinating about Buddhism was this interconnectedness of all phenomena. And it always gave me the feeling that I can completely impact my past, present, and future all at the same time, because they're all one and the same. But as a 67-year-old, if I could talk to my 20-year-old, because I think the 20-year-old me was the one that stepped out of the mold of my life, the family that I was living in, and sought out to have a new, different philosophy. It's when I became a Buddhist. So I have to mention Buddhism just because it's the backdrop of the last 47 years and has been part of the impact on me that has helped me make decisions that were, I think, better and more progressive and better for my life. So at 20 years old, I became a Buddhist for the very reason that I recognized that I was looking for a different kind of approach to life that was more connected into the world, was more connected into myself, and how I could become more connected to myself. I was very discombobulated at 20, but I knew that what was going on in my environment was not going to be enough, and I sought other philosophies, and I ultimately became a Buddhist. And one of the things that I would say to the 20-year-old me was, congratulations, John, for having the courage to go against the grain, go against the criticism, and to move forward. But what I also say to myself, the 20-year-old, is don't be afraid of the challenges. Don't be afraid of the opposition. They're actually the things that always led me to my greatest breakthroughs. My greatest struggles always were followed by phenomenal growth, phenomenal benefit, phenomenal enlightenment. But at the time you're going through it, you can't see that. You can only see that looking back. So if there was another me in some other universe in the world, in existence, I hope this voice gets through that life is so much full of potential. But be very careful about who you choose as your mentor. Choose as everybody has to deal with criticism. Some criticism is really valuable. But a lot of criticism is just nothing other than somebody else's problem with you. So I would like to tell the me at any age, it's okay to have your own thoughts. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be unique. But be very careful about who you accept criticism from and who you take on as your mentor. I try to mentor youth now with the idea that this person could be a better version of me if I could pass on some of my knowledge. I'm also a father. I have a daughter who's 33 years old. And one of the things that I got to do in recreating my history was to really pay attention to the things that were really damaging to me and not recreate them in the next generation. And I think that's important. If you really want to think of talking to the past, we're surrounded by young people all the time. And there's so much valuable stuff we can pass on. So many things that we can really help another person, not make the same mistakes, or at least have an awareness of what it is to make the mistakes and then grow.